Hello, today we're here to discuss Lesson 6 in vocabulary. Tick-tock, 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 tick-tock. Lesson 6. Your root word is CHRON, which comes from Greek and means time. Thus you have the clock in front of your face. Time, time, tick-tock. Actually, these words are a little bit hard. I think this is one of the harder ones, but they all relate to time. Thus you have the clock. But anachronism, and it says just how it looks. Ana, A-N-A, chronism, anachronism. It's an error of placing a person or a thing in the wrong time period. A person or thing that is out of its own time. So you think of the movie Jurassic Park, having the dinosaurs in our time period of life. That's an anachronism. It's misplaced. Anytime in sci-fi when you have time travel, it's an anachronism because whether they go back in time or they go forward in time, they're in their wrong time period, and it's considered an anachronism. So that's our first word. It's kind of a difficult one. Next is chronic, which is a little bit easier. Chron is time. Chronic relates to a long-lasting or reoccurring event happens over and over and over. It's always present, constantly annoying and troubling. It's habitual. Oftentimes, if a person is sick and it just doesn't go away, they say chronic sickness. It could be a cough, chronic cough. It could be chronic muscle tension. I get headaches all the time, so I'm considered to have chronic headaches. That kind of thing. It happens over and over and over. Again, it relates to time, and it's a negative word, usually, chronic is. Then we have chronology, which is something you are familiar with since first grade. If your teacher asks you to put the story events in sequence in which they happen, she's asking for the chronology of the events. So it's a sequence of events as they happen. And the last one is synchronous, and it means exactly the same time or together, simultaneous. I often think of synchronous when I think of the women in the swimming pool, you know, when they're doing their water gymnastics and they're on teams and they do it absolutely the same time. That's synchronous. So our root this week is CHRON. Comes from the Greek word for time. Our words are anachronism, an error of placing a person or thing in the wrong time period, a person or thing that is out of its own time. Then we have chronic, lasting a long time or reoccurring frequently. Always present, constantly annoying or troubling, habitual. Then we have chronology, a sequence of events in the order they occur, a table, a list, or account that presents events in order. And then synchronous, happening or existing at exactly the same time, simultaneous. Okay, so you're going to combine these 4 new words with your words from last week, which we had the frog with us, so it was buy or bin. 2 or double. So you have bipartisan, involving members of 2 political parties. We had binary, consisting of 2 things, parts or double. We had biennial, occurring every 2 years, continuing or lasting for 2 years. And we had bipolar, having 2 opposed forces or views, having 2 poles or opposed points of attraction. And it's also used, as we know, for a mental condition, to describe a mental condition. So you're going to put these 8 words into your 8 sentences, selecting the right word for the right context. And then you're going to match them up also with their definitions. And you're doing that on Canvas. You're bringing your definitions in for me on Monday. So we'll see you then.